Hi everyone, my name is Jolie DeMarco from All Things Metaphysical, and today we're going to talk about some cool crystals. One, namely, my favorite crystal is called Selenite. Selenite is really white. So it's a white mineral. Basically, it comes from Mexico, Utah. It's a fairly common mineral. You can also find it in Madagascar. And when it's mined, it kind of looks like this little rod. It might have some, you see the striations in there, but also some other sediment. And, basically a white kind of crystal. It comes in lots of different shapes. We have them as plates, so you can actually put other crystals on top. For example, you can put your little points on here. You can put all your crystal stones, and it'll actually cleanse the crystals that are on top of the plate. So not only is it self-cleansing, but it'll cleanse other crystals. And so I like to use it in a lot of different ways. The first way that I like to use selenite would be to help me with my negative EMFs from my computer. So I do set a little one by my side like this. You could also use this as a meditation tool, but it's really great to put by your computer in the meantime. And it takes away the negative EMFs, your electromagnetic field. So basically the negative vibrations from your computer are kind of absorbed into the crystal, and this way it doesn't reach your body as much as it would. So it's still a little bit, but it's kind of a barrier for you. You might notice that your selenite does change a little bit of color, because that can happen as it absorbs more and more negative energy. Okay, so don't get wigged out if it's a little yellowy color. It's still good. Okay. Now, the only thing that you don't want to do with selenite is you don't want to put it out in the rain or the elements. If it's super hot outside, it'll start to kind of dissipate, kind of like salt. So you never need to wash it or clean it with water. Okay, so that's remember, it's self-cleansing, so you don't really need to. Now, I also like to, besides meditation, obviously, and use them by my computer to protect my EMFs. When I meditate with a selenite, I usually do a past life regression, or it can take you to a past life in this lifetime. So how cool is that? So if there's something that you need revealed or released, it's really kind of cool to do a little meditation or a crystal body layout with selenite. And I suggest using some long selenite sticks, one on each side of you, for a grid to take you to a past life regression. So that's something really cool that you can do. You can do it with a friend and then journal it in the morning or journal it after your hour session. And very super cool. You don't really have to have anybody take you into any kind of hypnosis or anything, unless that's something you did want to do and this would enhance it. But you can just sleep with the selenite on the side of you, and I'm pretty sure you'll have some dreams. Hopefully you'll remember them about a past life or something that happened to you in your childhood, or sometime during your life that was in the past. So it's kind of cool to do that if you're up for it. So I'm also going to share that, again, you can use them for cleansing and clearing your aura. Okay, so again, I would use, any shape that you had would really kind of work good, but we usually call them wands when they're like stick-like figures. And so this is selenite wands, and I would just clear off my chakra and aura layers. So basically any negative vibrations that I have around my body, the selenite is going to help absorb them. And you'll start to feel a little lighter, a little cleaner energy. So that's why I call it the cleanser, because you kind of feel clean when you use it. So again, super cool way that you can use it, cleansing your crystals, using it as a wand, helping you to a past life or a past experience. And the last thing I like to do is say it's really good to give as a gift. So it's really kind of cute. They come in all shapes. Here's little hearts. Again, here's half moon, full moon. And of course, we have all sorts of plates, all different sizes. Moon that you can stick a candle in or stone. And to cleanse all your other crystals. So how cool is that? You could use it many, many different ways. And so if you do start to do past life regressions, or you're putting your selenite by your bed, let me give you a couple little heads up. I would not sleep with selenite by your bed all the time, because you don't want to keep yourself kind of stuck in the past. You want to learn from those past, past experiences and heal forward with them, or gain knowledge from them that are positive. So you want to make sure that you kind of journal your dreams and stuff as you're doing your past life regressions, or if you're sleeping with selenite by your bed. Yes, it does cleanse your energy, but for a long period of time, like let's say, for example, I actually did have a client that did this. She loved selenite so much because it did make her feel good and lighter, because she had a lot of heavy stuff going on in her life, and she had it all over her house. So not only by her bed, she had them every place, like where that she would possibly be sitting in her living room where the TV was, which is good for the EMFs. But again, it wasn't near a chair where she would sit all the time for 3 to 5 hours. And anyway, she was trying to move forward from something from the past, and it actually was keeping her stuck in the past. Okay, in the past meaning like an old relationship. And so she couldn't get past this old relationship because she was constantly sitting around selenite, which was kind of like keeping her in that vibration, in that frequency. And so that's not always good, right? So it didn't help her move forward from anything. So sometimes when we just do, a little bit of crystals instead of a lot of crystals, it's much better. And also knowing what you're using them for is super important. I tell people all the time, think about crystals as vitamins. You wouldn't take 50 at once, right? So, try to get the knowledge, and I'll teach you every week. I'm going to teach you about the crystals. And I also have my book, High Vibe Crystal Healing. This one here tells you about all the crystals and how to use them for your body and body layouts. You don't want to mix certain crystals that don't harmonize together, because again, even just one crystal, if you know what it's used for, what the main use of it is, because we could use them for many different things, obviously, as I just told you. But you want to use it for the purpose that you need it for. And so that has a lot to do with your outcome of using the crystals. So again, follow me, okay, on YouTube or All Things Metaphysical show on Roku television, and I'll teach you everything I know about crystals, because crystals can change your life because they change your frequency. All right, everybody, have a great day, and I'll see you next week.